Hello, good day everyone. You see, whether anybody likes it or not, Sonia and Maurice are literally the hottest thing on Nollywood YouTube right now. Like, producers are fighting over them. They're not just casting them anymore, they're actually writing entire scripts with these two in mind. That's how much power they have. If you want your movie to trend, you call Sonia and Maurice. It's that simple. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. These two have become the standard for what a successful YouTube movie looks like. Their chemistry on screen is something else, and producers know that once their names are attached to a project, the views are guaranteed. It's like they've cracked some kind of code that nobody else has been able to figure out. Other actors are good, but Sonia and Maurice, they're on a different level entirely. The moment you see them together in a thumbnail, you already know you're about to watch something that's going to trend for weeks. Here's where it gets interesting. Most of their biggest movies, produced by Sonia's mom, Uche Nancy. So basically, Maurice has already gotten the family approval stamp without even trying. Man is working with his potential mother-in-law and collecting checks. That's some next level strategy, if you ask me. Think about it. While other guys are stressing about meeting the parents, Maurice is literally on set with Sonia's mom, getting directed by her and making hit movies together. The family dynamics here are actually wild when you really think about it. Uche Nancy clearly trusts Maurice with her daughter on screen, and that's it. She's giving him the best roles, the best scripts, and basically setting him up to succeed alongside Sonia. Whether they are dating or not, the professional relationship is already so deep that the lines are completely blurred at this point. Let me put this in perspective for you. In 2024 alone, these two appeared in over 15 movies together. 15, playing love interests every single time. At that point, people weren't even watching the movies for the plot anymore. They were just watching to see Sonia and Maurice do their thing on screen. Every month, there was a new movie dropping with them as the lead couple, and every single one was getting millions of views. The comment sections were always the same. People talking about how perfect they are together, how they need to date in real life, how their chemistry is too real to be fake. It was like Nollywood YouTube had become the Sonia and Maurice show. And honestly, nobody was complaining at that time. Producers were cashing out, fans were happy, and these two were on top of the world. So 2024 was literally their year. Now, here's the dramatic part. 2025 comes around, and suddenly they've done less than 5 movies together. Less than 5. After doing 15 the previous year. Something clearly shifted. And I think I know exactly what happened. The obsession got too real. It wasn't fun anymore. What started as fans shipping them for entertainment turned into something intense and uncomfortable. People started demanding answers about their relationship status, getting upset when they didn't post each other, analyzing every single interaction like it was evidence in a court case. The pressure became too much. You can feel it in the way they've distanced themselves professionally. It's like they both looked at the situation and decided that maybe stepping back was the only way to get their lives back. And honestly, I don't think anyone can blame them for that decision. The fans went from regular supporters to full-blown investigators. Every post, every comment, every like was being analyzed. People were screenshotting timestamps, checking who posted first, who liked what. It stopped being about the movies and became about proving they were dating in real life. I've seen fan pages dedicated to just tracking their social media activity. Like, people were sitting down and creating timelines, comparing their locations, checking if they were wearing matching outfits. It got to a point where Sonia couldn't post a simple selfie without people zooming in to see if Maurice's reflection was in her sunglasses or something. The dedication was honestly scary. These fans turned into detectives, and every little thing became a clue. A delayed response to a comment. Suspicious. No comment at all. Even more suspicious. It was exhausting just watching it happen from the outside. Mauritius can't even comment nice on Sonia's post without 5,000 people liking it in seconds. They're literally sitting there refreshing, waiting for him to drop a heart emoji or something. The pressure from that kind of attention, that's not normal. That's suffocating. Imagine trying to have a normal professional relationship with someone, but every time you interact publicly, thousands of people are screaming and creating narratives. That's what these two have been dealing with. Maurice probably stopped commenting altogether at some point because the chaos that followed wasn't worth it. And Sonia, she probably started overthinking every post, wondering if she should tag him or not, if she should respond to his comments, or just leave them. What should be simple social media interactions became calculated moves because they knew the fans were watching and waiting to make everything into something bigger than it actually was. I think what happened is simple. Fans couldn't separate the characters from the real people anymore. They saw them play couples so many times on screen that they decided it must be real. And when you can't have a normal friendship without the world planning your wedding, you start pulling back. The fantasy of seeing them together in movies was beautiful, but when fans started forcing that fantasy into their real lives, it became a problem. People forgot that acting is literally their job. Just because they have chemistry on screen doesn't mean they owe anyone a relationship off screen. But try explaining that to fans who have already picked out wedding colors and named their future children. It's wild how people can take something meant for entertainment and turn it into a personal obsession. And the worst part is that both Sonia and Maurice probably felt trapped by expectations they never signed up for. Producers realized early that putting Sonia and Maurice together was a cheat code for views. But that same formula that made them successful also trapped them. They became known for one thing only, being a couple on screen. And I'm guessing they both wanted to be seen as more than just that duo. Sonia is a talented actress who can carry a movie on her own, and so is Maurice. But when every script that comes their way is just another version of the same love story, it starts to feel limiting. I think they both reached a point where they wanted to explore different roles, work with different people, and prove that their talent isn't just about their chemistry together. Being the go-to couple was great for business, but terrible for growth. And sometimes as an artist, you have to make difficult decisions to protect your craft and your future in the industry. Imagine not being able to interact with your colleague without millions of people dissecting it. That's exhausting. I think they both realized they needed space from each other professionally, just so they could breathe. Sometimes success comes with a price, and for them, that price was their peace. They couldn't go to the same event without people waiting for them to take a picture together. They couldn't post anything without people tagging the other person in the comments. Their entire online presence became about each other, even when they were trying to do their own thing. That's not healthy. Everyone deserves to have their own identity, their own space, and their own privacy. But the fans weren't giving them that option. Every boundary they tried to set was seen as proof of drama or a breakup that never even happened. It's sad when you think about it, two talented people being forced apart by the same people who claimed to love them. At the end of the day, this whole situation shows how intense fan culture can get. Sonia and Maurice gave us amazing content, but fans wanted to own their entire lives. And honestly, I don't blame them for stepping back. Sometimes protecting your sanity is more important than staying viral. They're still talented individually, and maybe that's the era we're entering now, watching them shine separately instead of always together. The lesson here is simple. Respect boundaries. These are real people with real lives, real feelings, and real struggles. Just because we see them on screen doesn't mean we're entitled to every detail of their personal lives. The fact that they had to reduce their collaborations just to escape the pressure is proof that things went too far. I hope fans learn from this and allow them to work in peace, whether together or apart. And I hope Sonia and Maurice continue to thrive in their careers without feeling caged by expectations that were never theirs to carry. So guys, that's all I have to say for now. Feel free to drop your comments below and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.